Imagine a place built to survive the end of the world, hidden beneath ice, silent. Good morning everyone, I am Angelina with my partner Rahel from Arctic Frontier Travel Corps. Today we're taking you to Svalbard, Norway, near the North Pole to visit Earth's Doomsday Vault. Quick question, would you go to a place like this? Because this is not just a destination, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. So, what is the Svalbard Global Seed Vault? Buried inside a frozen mountain, it stores over 1 million seed samples from around the world. Think of it as humanity's backup food system. It exists because of one question. What if we lose our food supply? And this is the answer. This place is not just about survival, but protecting the future of life. And here's the wild part, you can actually go there, and we are going to take you there. Let's take a look at how this place is built. This is not just a building, this is survival engineering. At the entrance, you will see the PEM switch, the only visible part. The rest is hidden inside with a permafrost tunnel, leading to massive steel airlock doors. Inside, it's capped at minus 18 degrees, preserving millions of seeds. This is real, and you can stand right in front of it. Now, let's talk about what you will actually experience there. And honestly, which part will you be most excited about? You'll stand right in front of the seed vault in complete Arctic silence. At night, you might see the northern lights in one of the darkest places on Earth. You'll ride across frozen tundra on a snowmobile with nothing but white landscape around you. You'll also step inside a glacier, walking through blue ice tunnels. And beyond that, you will experience life in Longyear Bioet, the northernmost town on Earth. And during polar night, the sun never rises. Everything feels quiet, almost unreal. This is where it gets real. You're not just visiting, you're experiencing one of the most extreme places on Earth. It's cold, it's quiet, and it's something you don't just see, you feel. And when you go home, you don't just bring photos, you bring a story most people will never have. You'll also receive a personalized expedition booklet. And we only open a limited number of slots each year. And now, Rahel will show you how you can be part of this experience.
Thank you, Angel. Okay, so you're sold. You want to go. Amazing. And now, the moment of truth. How much does all of this actually cost? I'll be upfront with you, this isn't a budget trip and it does require a real investment. But here's what we can promise you. Every single penny is accounted for and every single moment is so worth it. We offer 3 packages for you, so let's break them down. Starting with our Explorer package at 40,700,000 rupiah per person. 2 nights at Svalbard Hotel The Vault, breakfast included every morning, a guided vault entrance tour, snowmobile ice cave tour, and airport transfers. A complete Arctic experience at the most accessible level. Next, we have the Vault Master at 63,500,000 rupiah, our most popular package. You get 3 nights, a longer ice cave expedition, Northern Lights snowmobile safari, the Seed to Summit hike, Svalbard Museum, and a dedicated guide. And finally, we have the Arctic Elite at 105,900,000 rupiah for the full experience. Superior room with fjord views, dog sledding safari, fine dining, professional Arctic photography, and a personal concierge. All those packages include hotel, tours, meals as listed, and internal transfers. Now, what does your 3-day itinerary look like? We'll use our recommended package, the Vault Master, as an example. So, day 1 is your get settled day. You land, transfer to the hotel, and explore Longyearbyen, the world's northernmost town, by the way, which is wild. Then, you'll return for gear briefing. The day ends with a welcome dinner And if you're lucky, you might already catch the northern lights on your first night. Day 2 is the main event. You hike up for panoramic views, and by 11 a.m., you're standing in front of the Svalbard Global Seed Vault. On the way down, you might spot Arctic wildlife. In the afternoon, the highlight, a silent snowmobile ride into Arctic darkness. On day 3, you ride across frozen tundra to long view green, then enter a real ice cave with your crampons and headlamps. Blue ice tunnels thousands of years in the making, and hot drinks inside a glacier. Then back to town, quick shopping, and return to Oslo. Now, before you book, there's one more thing we need to cover, and that's preparation. Because listen, Svalbard is not Bali. You cannot show up in flip-flops and hope for the best. So, here's what you need to know before you pack. First, layers. Wool-based layer, insulating mid-layer, and top it off with a windproof, waterproof outer shell. Next, insulated boots. Thick socks, gloves, and a balaclava. Go all in. Snowmobile suits, however, are provided, so don't worry about that. Oh, and don't forget to bring your driver's license to drive your snowmobiles. And extra camera batteries. The cold drains them ridiculously fast. You really don't want to accidentally miss the northern lights. And of course, your passport. Svalbard is visa-free for almost all nationalities thanks to the 1920 Svalbard Treaty, but you'll transit to Oslo, so please double-check your Schengen requirements. At Arctic Frontier Travel Co., we take care of every detail: the hotel, the guided tours, the transfers, the gear briefings, the moments you will spend in places most people will only ever see in a documentary. All you need to bring is curiosity and a warm coat.
The Svalbard Global Seed Vault was built for one reason, because the future is uncertain. Your next journey should be remind you of that. The world's most important building is hidden inside a frozen mountain at 78 degrees north. It is real, it is extraordinary, and it is waiting for you.
Book your Arctic Vault expedition today, and we'll see you at the end of the world.